Alright, so recently I went down the kind of shotgun rabbit hole. I didn't have a lot of shotgun slugs or buckshot. Not that I really need it, because I don't do deer drives and stuff like that. But, you know, why not? So, I got online, actually it started by me going to my local place and finding some slugs I never heard of. And they were made by this Black Aces Tactical. This is the buckshot. So I just got on research, bought a couple, 1 or 2 boxes of slugs, and then researched them. I was like, well, I'll give them a whack. So I ended up ordering a bunch of crap. So I ordered a bunch of this buckshot, and then this sterling, I'm not sure where it's made, and then jet, which I think is actually made in like the Czech Republic. You can see, so all 3 of these, let me get these together, are running like, instead of a crimp, so these would be crimped hole. These are running like a little pressed disc. I don't know what's better, what's worse. We'll kind of see. The one thing I will note is that this sterling is longer than everybody else. And then those are about the same. Nope. That Ace, Black Ace, is the one in the middle, is a little bit longer than the jet. And then the sterling is longer than everybody, and by a significant margin here, I would think. All 9 pellet except for the federal law enforcement that has 8, and it's supposed to be like low recoil and stuff. I did shoot one of these. I tried doing this earlier, and I've got the Girsan, that goose gun. It's the 312. Oh, it's like basically a Benelli clone. I call it the Turk Nelly. And I love it. I mean, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. It's got a hollow sun something or other on it, which I like a lot too. But the shotgun eats everything you put through it. The take up on it is really good on the action. I like it. I think for like, I only paid like 4 something for that, but I think they're about 5 something now. I don't know if you can beat them. They seem to be excellent, and they have a milled Picatinny rail on the action. They've got like water jets, you know, like little jets on the side of the action. It's really cool. I haven't submerged it or anything, but I like the shotgun. It seems to pattern okay, and I tried it with I did the so I've got oh shit, I'm losing track. So I did the sterling, the jet, the Black Ace, and the Remington. So this Remington shell is from like 1991. I just want to see how they do after so many years. and obviously you can see it was trash. I put a modified choke in it, thinking everybody would have a modified choke, or like your home defense guns and stuff like that would be more closely related to either a modified or maybe an improved cylinder or something like that, as opposed to a full choke. But at 25 yards, it was trash. So I moved in closer and I put the full choke in. So we'll at least get hopefully a good idea of where we're at with this. And I'm going to start with the sterling top left, jet top right, Black Ace Tactical bottom left, and then the Remington bottom right. And then I've got some what the hell? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no, that's not it. So I've got Winchester Super X, PowerShock, and Federal LE. Okay, so then I bought some Joe Blow Winchester Super X, which is everywhere, and some Federal PowerShock Blue Box, which is everywhere. And then I also have some number 4 buck, just to I actually prefer number 4 buck to all of it. So we'll see kind of how it goes. Yeah, so let me move this closer. Juicy McJuicersons. Good Lord. Okay, so, oh my gosh, that's like, all right, let me grab this and see how we're doing on time. Okay, so forgive me for this, but I gotta get it done quick, otherwise I'll run out of time. So, the sterling, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So not awesome, but you know. And then we've got this guy, the Jet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I got to fill in. It kind of carried to the right, so I got to fill them. We'd be over here. That's actually not bad, and that's a really cheap shell. Not as cheap as the sterling, but pretty cheap. And then you got this bad boy. Jeez, oh Pete. So you got 2. Sorry, 5. No, or no. Shit. Sorry, I can't count. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where number 9 went. So that's all accounted for. 1. Let me back out. I forgot I had the zoomies on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so they're all accounted for. And that is actually quite good. And then you come over to the 30-year-old Remington. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right there. I mean, that is astonishing. Look, right through the 91 that I wrote. So I'm pretty sure I bought that stuff in 91, 92. Kind of sounded cooler to say 91. So that is just awesome. So if you group that, or if you zeroed that back over to the left just a little bit, that'd be amazing. But honestly, the surprise of the bunch, and it's cheap. This stuff is like 65 cents a shot. That's at Black Ace Tactical. And I mean, hard to beat that, man. So let me get set back up here. I apologize about all this. So I can get the other ones. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Oh, no, too much. Alright, we're kind of settling it, damn it. I wish it was faster. There we go. Okay, so let me, wow. That's kind of crazy. So, as far as pattern size-wise, I think that Black Ace is the best, but for overall, like, you'd have to zero it back in. You had like one flyer. The worst of the bunch easily was the Sterling, which is also the cheapest. Now I will say that Jet is quite surprising. I don't know, man. I mean, like, the recoil on this Black Ace Tactical is pretty rough. I don't really know if I mean, I'm not a big guy. I'm about 6'2", 175 or so. Man. Yeah, I think, I don't know. You know, like, it's all about practice and doing it and yada yada. So, you know what, screw it. You know, you just learn to suck it up, I guess. But I'll probably be buying more of that Black Ace stuff. I need to get the marker and mark some of these guys. Everybody's accounted for. I mean, targets can cover most of this, but yeah, looks pretty good. So, alright, so this would be the Federal. The Black Ace came out to be 62 cents a shot. Now that was with the full choke full-size shotgun, you know, 22 inches or whatever. And we need one more. And then we'll do the number 4 buck also. At 15, I think you gotta count it. I think it was like 16 yards, which is still further than most people would ever be able to shoot in their house. So, and then after I do all this patterning and all that stuff, when I do the drywall on the top of the barn, the upstairs of the barn, I'll set up a jig where I'll shoot through some drywall, and we'll see just how far the different loads will penetrate. You know, double aught buck, single aught buck, triple aught buck, number 4 buck, yada yada yada. And maybe like number 2s will be better, or like T-shot or BB or something like that. Some of those heavy goose loads, duck loads might be even better. So let me go ahead and get this, and we'll see how we pan out. So we got so where we at? We got Winchester Super X, Federal Power Shock, Federal Law Enforcement down there. Alright, so this is the shotgun. Let me fold this so I can see what I'm doing here. Oh, damn it. Alright, back to normal. So this is that shotgun. It's the Girsan MC 312 and the Holosun 407. I like that little booger, and I like the shotgun. Again, we're running a full choke on that dude. And let's see what we're working with here. So this is going to be a kind of a long video. Looks like the wad went through there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe. So the Winchester Super X, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the look of it. So Power Shock. And then you got the Federal Law Enforcement. This actually did quite well. It's just the stuff's expensive. When I bought it, it was like $5. It was $1 a shot. Who knows what it is now? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's it. That only had 8 pellets. So that is like quite good. Not as good as, let's see here. Oh, sorry y'all. So that's the Remington. So it's better than the Remington. But actually, get over there. I would call it, so that spans roughly, so the majority of it, so you got what, 6 pellets out of 9, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all touching the paper, so 6, and then you're spanning about the same. So I'd say that that Black Ace Tactical is very, very, very similar, but the problem is with the Black Ace is it kicks significantly harder. And I mean way harder. So So what we'll do, get over there, is let me fix this and rip these guys down. So the Federal Power Shock is not awesome. Not awesome at all. So easily the winner, and I would say that it's kind of a wash for me. I would say that Federal LE and that Black Ice Tactical. So let me throw a couple more up here. All kinds of Targettos. Well, let's see here. So we're going to do win number 4. See if we can get this all in one shitty long video. But hopefully it helps somebody out. I've been kind of itching to do this, and then Federal number 4. We'll put this down here because there's a lot more pellets in the number 4, like a lot. So everything tends to be riding kind of to the right. So, you know, probably should have zeroed it first, but there's so many different loads. I'm not going to zero each one. Just see what, you know, when you aim, what group's the best on that pattern. Pattern's the best, whatever you want to call it. And so, alright, so the last two I got them here in my pocket are the number 4 Federal number 4 buck, which is the same as that Power whatever. And so we've got 27 pellets, at least in this in that Winchester. Can you see that? All right, 27 pellets. So let's zoom, and see how we do. So we'll go Winchester up to the left and Federal down to the right. I do need my ear pro and my shotgun now. There, good. Oh, all right. Man. Yeah, I will say that Federal was a much sharper recoil. All right, so that's too easy. The Winchester's easily better. And if you look, like you got one, these are I think 24 caliber pellets or something like that. 21, 24. Let's start from the bottom. So there's where the wad went through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe 21, right? Something like that. So 21 out of 27, 20 or 21 out of 27 for the Winchester. Federal, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So a little bit worse. And there's one right there for sure. And there's one right there. You know, but just on the paper, you know, but you figure, you know, it's, if you're not running a full choke with this, you're kind of wrong, man. because, you know, a guy my size, I'm pretty, I guess, like average on the thinner side for sure. And let's see here, where's the target? So if you're aiming center mass, and these are all theoretical, like home defense type scenario rounds. But if you're aiming center mass on a static target, meaning not moving, which never happens, they're, you know, very rarely is somebody going to sit there and just let you shoot them. So they're going to be moving. So you're going to have pellets kind of flying everywhere with this double-aught buck. I will say that there's no question I'd rather have a shotgun with double-aught buck than a 9mm pistol with 20 rounds or 17 round. Glock has 17 round mags. So you're far more likely to hit them, but you're also going to have, you need to be cognizant of what's behind your target and all. So as soon as that leaves your barrel, you're responsible for it. And like if you're in your house, you might have your wife, your kids, your dogs, your neighbors, whatever the case is. So this is at 15 yards and only 3 hit. So, and it's basically a me, you know. I mean, my shoulders are a little bit wider. I mean, I'm not a big dude, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 inches across. So what am I? Maybe 16 tops, and I'm average. So yeah, man. I think like for my money, I guess it just shows the importance of when you're going to do this, pattern it through your gun to see what actually is going to transpire in the event that you have to use it. And then the other thing is, just because some YouTube dickhead says that this is what he uses, it doesn't matter. Like, I could probably bring 3 different shotguns down here, and obviously I ran, how many loads did I run through here? 8 or something? 7 or 8 different ones, plus the number 4s. So you got massive differences between all of them. Some are way better than others. Like this was one that most of it carried to the right, I think. So if you actually zeroed everything and was only going to run this, you could probably keep everything on the paper or very near it. But like this 30-year-old Remington, look at that. That's crazy. They're all on the paper. They're all you know, they're all there. So, and that was as cheap as they got back in the day. And then you've got these guys that pattern the tightest. So this is the black hole, I've got a black hole weaponry barrel for one of my ARs. So this is the Black Ace, right? And it did really well. The only issue with it is it kicks like a freaking mule. And why that is, I don't know. It's probably moving faster and stuff, but if you zeroed this down at 15 yards, I don't think you'd have any issues keeping everything in, say, a 10-inch pattern, which should be sufficient, you know. And then the LE, you can see where one hit here and one hit here. So you've got, you know, 6 of the 8, because it only had 8. So they were just stacked up. So if you zeroed that, you'd have no issue keeping that on somebody my size. And like I said, if you could keep them on me, then you know, obviously if somebody's bigger, which I'm a little bit thinner, you know, I guess, you know, crackheads are pretty skinny, but anyway, maybe I'm like the size of a crackhead then. Nothing against crackheads, but anyway, so that's kind of where that's at. I'm not suggesting to go and shoot crackheads. This is purely for educational purposes, and, you know, maybe in theory, educational purposes, we're going to fly with that. So, but that's what we got. I kind of like that Black Ace stuff, especially for the money. It's 62 cents a shot, and I think if you order enough of it, you can get free shipping. I'll probably, yeah, I'm just going to order a bunch of this, because I got a feeling, I'll look this up, but I got a feeling this stuff is expensive. So that's where we're at with that. That's where we're going to rest with it. I might try it. I got a 1301 Beretta with a full choke. Might try it out of that, see if it patterns better. But that's a $1,500 shotgun. So this is something that can, you know, like anybody can go get one of these. I got a couple other 12s, but this is something I really like. This shotgun. It's super reliable, and it's kind of got that little bit of cool factor. But anyway, that's what we got. So that's my buckshot deal.